everyone, and welcome back to the crypto course with everything you need to become profitable with cryptocurrencies. So I really hope you're excited of being back here and that we're doing these videos on a weekly basis. And please let us know what you think. Comment below how you like this course. And more importantly, subscribe as well. Because if you subscribe, you will get an automatic notification that we're doing another video for you. So this is a video I'm really excited about, because this video will actually teach you a strategy to beat the funds. Does that make sense? You can actually beat, not all of them, but you can beat a lot of the funds. So you may be sending money on a monthly basis, you're investing in this fund, and with this strategy, you'll be able to beat them as well, which is very exciting, I would say. So I hope you're ready for this. I hope you have your notepad ready and that you have a big glass of water or tea or something like that so we can get started, all right? So let's go over to the flip chart here. So if we take a look at, and before I do this actually, I want to tell you a story here, because some of you might not believe that you can make more money than the funds, the professionals, right? And the story I want to tell you here is Marcus. This was actually many years ago, obviously, or more than 20 years ago. But he was starting to invest, right? He invested in these funds. And a year later, he put money in every single month. And a year later, he looked, and it was down 50%. He's like, what is going on? They are the experts. How can I be down 50%? Then I might as well do it by myself. Obviously, then the rest is history. But he called them, right, and asked, hey, why am I down 50%? What is going on? And they said, with the system here, whenever you send us the money, we invest that money for you. And then you, Marcus, need to tell us when you want to sell. And obviously, what do you mean? You're the expert. Obviously, you're going to sell when you think it's a good time to sell. And they say, no. You're going to tell us, all right? That's how it works. And how can they be taking fees from this? You need to tell them when to buy and when to sell. All they're doing is putting it into certain assets. So we would like you and press upon you to take this in your own hands. And you're doing the first step already. You're taking this in your own hands by watching this course, okay? So the first thing I want to just show you here then is, and this is a very simple strategy. It will take you around 20 minutes a month. And with cryptos, you could do it 20 minutes a day as well. You could do it more because it moves a lot more. But have a look at this. So if we look here, January, we have February, we have March, we have April, we have May, we have June, July, August, we have September. Well, the months obviously, and so on and so forth. And let's draw one of these lines for each and every month. Because what's going to happen is, and the strategies the funds use, is the dollar cost averaging strategy. And that's what it's called. We like to call it the price cost averaging strategy, because what if you don't have dollars? So you can do pounds, you can do dollars obviously, you can do euros, Swedish crowns, Japanese yen, for all I know. So it doesn't really matter. But the price here moves like this, right? So woohoo! It moves up and down, right? Moves like this. And what the funds do here, which is very exciting, is whenever you send them money, they invest the same amount each month, right? Whenever it crosses this line. So here, right? So it could be the first of every month. It's whenever you send them money, really. So you could set a date for yourself. It doesn't matter because this is random, right? So every time goes up here and down there and up here, right? So it will show you exactly, you will get an average price. Because if you invest 100, or whatever you're sending to them, 100, right? So you will get an average price. So your price would be in the middle, right? Because you invest the same amount, no matter if it's high or if it's low. So one thing you might ask yourself is, well, why do I invest the same amount when the price is high and when it's low? It doesn't really make sense. And I agree with you. I would not do that. And this strategy I'm showing you today is, yes, in 5-6 minutes, showing you a strategy where you can actually beat the funds. But if you are a member of your crypto club, your trading club, we will teach you more advanced version of this, which means you will be able to make a lot more. But now we need to build your foundation. So we're just gonna kind of give you the beginning of this. You can use this now, and then we're gonna build it up from there and teach you even more advanced strategies. But in the club, we have both, I think we have 5 ways of making money in cryptos. So both with trading and more advanced version of the investing, etc., etc. And by the way, if you would like to have more information about the club and maybe join it, make sure you comment below and write your crypto club in the comments so we know. So then we can contact you about that. But for now, we can have a look at this. What you can see here is why do we invest the same amount? So how about we invest 100 to start out, and then if it's higher from the last month, you invest 25 less. So it's a bit lower, then you invest 75 again because it's a lot higher than here. And then now we're coming down to the same level. Great. Then we do 100 again, around the same, 100, 75, all right? And then it goes down all the way here. Well, now you invest 125. And then it goes up again. Well, why don't we invest 100 here? And then down here, 125. So can you see, when it's high, you invest less. In the middle, you invest 100. But when it's lower than the normal, then you invest even more. So the question I want to ask you now is, where do you think the average price is? Do we have the same average price here? No, no, no. The average price will be lower because you invest more money lower, which brings down the average price. Maybe a little bit higher than this. But you would make a lot more money by doing this than by just investing the same amount, no matter if the price is high or low. So now, if you remember from the last video where we covered the 5 things every strategy needs to have, now we know exactly where to enter beforehand and where to exit with a loss. Since we're investing, we do not have a stop loss in place, but we invest every single month and we have money allocated to that every single month. So that is our kind of exit strategy for taking a loss. We just keep investing. And with the other part, how to take profits, well, we look for 20%. So when you have 20%, take your profits and then you start over again. And then they follow the golden rules. Well, the trade management here is interesting. So what you could do is, as an example, when you're up 15% in profit, you put a stop loss to lock in those 10% in profit, and then you just keep your stop loss 5% below each time it moves up. So then you let your profits run and you manage your trade and know that beforehand. So now it just comes down to the golden rules. We let those profits run as well. Okay? So now I want to head over here to let's see here, there we go. To the chart, all right? Question? Perfect. Okay, there we go. So now you can see we are looking at the Bitcoin chart at the moment. But the question I wanted to ask you was, I don't know if you have invested in cryptos before, but crypto is very, very volatile. So maybe you don't want to do this on a monthly basis. Maybe you want to do it on a weekly basis instead. You decide, right? But make sure you write those things down so you know what to do beforehand. But if we have a look at Bitcoin, I'm going to move out of the way in a moment. But I am just going to get these in there. So here is January. We have February. Look, this is 20 minutes a month, everyone. Every single one can do this, okay? February, we have March. All right, and soon we're getting up to April. We can go back a bit as well. So you see this is going up here. You have December. Very good. And January. All right, so here we go. So this is Bitcoin now. We're looking at TradingView. And by the way, we're going to show you how to use TradingView in a later video as well. This is a charting tool. So as you can see here, or what you can see here is you have December. You would invest the first time here, 100 or whatever you want to start with. And then it goes up. Well, after 20%, you put your stop loss in below, and then you let your profits ride. And then if it's higher, you put in another 75, and then it's around the same. So you do 75 again, potentially. And then it goes up a lot, and then down, you do another 75. So you do less, right? But there will come a time when it then goes down a lot. However, if you did this on a weekly basis, then you can get in a lot more as it moves down in these moments here. But then you just take profits as it goes up as well. So if you invest here, it went from around the 20,000 mark all the way up to 60,000. That's 300%, right? 20 to 40 to 60. So that's 300% of the money you invested. All right. So what's interesting here, no, sorry, it's 200%, just to get that correct, right? So it's 20,000 to 40,000. That's 100 to 60,000. That's 200%. So, but what's interesting here is that, look, you could have made 200% here. But if you took all your profits at 20%, you would only have made 20%. So that's why it's so important to let your profits run as well. But with this strategy, you invest on a monthly basis. You invest a little bit less if it goes up. And in that way, you can make more money than the funds. And no, this is just a couple of months. But we will have times when Bitcoin goes down a lot as well, as happened in 2017. And that's the moment when you're going to utilize the strategy the most, because then you're going to invest more and more as it goes down. But as I said, we in the club, we have another strategy which is more advanced than this, where we actually go in a lot more as it goes down. We have very, very specific rules for this. But like I said, we're building the foundation now. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a thing or two on how you can start applying a strategy to beat the funds today. And look, this was 14 minutes approximately, and imagine how much you can learn if we spend a lot more time together. So make sure you subscribe to the list. Make sure you subscribe to these videos so I can show you a lot more. We can dig deeper into both trading, more investing, and have a lot of fun together. And also comment below. What do you think about this strategy? Are you gonna start using it? Comment below if that is the case. I would love to hear from you about that. And don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoy what you're seeing as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.